So,
Yeah.
what we're going to do this time around, we're gonna talk about the Game Awards just a little bit because we have to, because it's customary for Bradford Reviews Radio to talk about the Game Awards, despite the fact how much I hate the Game Awards. I'm an idiot for
There's
watching it
one
every.
thing I want to talk about. I
Yeah,
will
me
say
too.
that.
There's a few things I want to talk about, so I'll gauge the panel first. Did anyone actually watch it?
Yes,
Nope.
I watched it live.
I did
Yep,
not.
I also watched it
I
live.
didn't watch it live because it was too late for me and I had work.
Same reason. Yeah.
But yeah, I watched it the next morning. I think by 10 in the morning it was done. I was like, I've started watching at 6 a.m. and I was done. So for those who did watch it, what did you think? So I'll start with Nana on this one.
I thought it was kind of just not great for me. Like there were certain announcements that hit for me, but overall, I would say the quality wasn't there like it has been in past years. Like 2023, I think was a pretty good one for me.
Hmm.
And then also just like I won't spoil it, but one certain game sweeping everything sort of just took the wind out of the sails.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get to
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Brent, what did you think of the show?
Uh, Same. I thought it was pretty mid. There was a few high points, but there was definitely some low points too.
Yeah,
Kind of all evened out to be kind of just mid in the end.
I can't disagree with any of that. I thought it was actually kind of, I'd actually say less than mid for me. I thought it was quite average. Like, it's quite bad actually. I have this problem with the Game Awards every year. It was like, it's called the Game Awards, yet the awards are like, nobody cares about them really as such. It's like all about the announcements. It's
Yeah.
like, we should probably just
Hmm.
have the award show on the side, like, and just do the announcements and then just do the awards afterwards, maybe. Because everyone will just
Yeah.
walk away and go, yeah, I've seen all the announcements now. I don't really care about the awards. Because it definitely feels like Jeff doesn't seem to care about the awards either.
Though
Especially some of the pre-show.
I saw the Mario Kart World in sports racing game, how that was announced, kind of thing. It was literally just like, "Oh, this wins."
Yeah,
next.
yeah, it was like like a couple of those get rapid fired. It was a little bit ridiculous, to be
Yeah.
honest. So, and some
It's
of
like,
them
these are the
happening in the pre-show.
nominations, and the winner is bang. Right, next category. Oh,
Yeah.
now we're going to show you a trailer, world premiere.
It wasn't an Xbox show. They can't use that world premiere.
Ah,
I mean, it kind of was the case anyway. So we can run through some of the announcements or some of the things that were shown there. So of the new games that were announced, I'll read them out, and if anyone wants to talk about any in particular, then we'll stop and talk about them. So going from the list from Wikipedia, probably not accurate, let's say, but we'll go with it. For Loop, Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thief. Okay, weird subtitle. Bradley the Badger, Control Resonant, Coven the Chicken Foot, sorry. Decrepit, Divinity, which is Larian's new game. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Forest Free, The Free Shepherd, Gang of Dragon. We'll talk about that one in a bit.
That one. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll just High Guard, Mega Man Dual Override. Come on, Nana, I know you want to talk about it. Let's talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. That was a kind of an insane reveal too, because they had the orchestra and everything, which I did not expect that at all, honestly.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I didn't
Oh.
expect it, especially with that
Yeah.
kind of level of it, but with a franchise like Mega Man, it sort of makes sense.
Yes. Yeah. I
Even though
agree,
it's
yeah.
like one of Capcom's lowest selling franchises.
hmm.
Like
Yeah.
like with the amount of games that they've pumped out, I say pumped out, like they've released a lot of Mega Man over the years. It never usually sells over like 2 million copies.
According to here, it's been 7 years since the last Mega Man game, which is quite a
Yeah,
while ago.
it's-
But
Was that 12? Was it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Or
The
11?
last
No,
one
it
was
was
Mega
11.
Man 11.
11. Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't
11,
remember whether it was
11.
11 or 12. Yeah.
I didn't realize it had been that long.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember 11 coming out, and it sort of came and went. Really, it was a little bit
Yeah,
It's a shame, really,
like
because
the
I
big
think the
thing.
dual gear system actually was quite a nice novel idea.
Mhm. I think the big thing that stopped it for a while though was the guy who led the project. He got reassigned to the Monster Hunter team and then left.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
And
okay, yeah.
yeah, so they had to find a new person, and that's why this took a while, as well as them moving
Yeah.
to the RE engine. So
Yeah,
yeah, but this does look good. Also, they teased Proto Man at the end,
they
so
did, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm glad we're at a point where we don't have to do like Mega Man 1 type stuff again, because that was kind of the big thing
Yeah.
for me.
Do you think that
But
the whole thing about the game with being called dual override means that it's going to be dual characters, and each stage might have a different dual character associated?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the idea, because like the idea from Dual Override means like it could be multiplayer. It could be like you choose between the two. I'm excited to see like what they show for that.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see it. Mega Man's not really a series that's resonated with me that much, but probably should go back and play a lot of them, to be honest. I know the collections are out there, and I'm just waiting for them to go down in price. So,
Fair
That's
enough.
understandable.
Yeah,
uh,
that's fine.
yeah. So next, No Law, Ontos, Orbitals, Order of the Sinking.
Ontos.
Ontos.
Yeah, so that's from the team that made Soma.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
like kind of a horror, kind of a sci-fi kind of thing.
Okay.
So that was interesting because I didn't think Soma really did very well. So I was surprised that they're gonna make effectively a sequel.
Yeah. It is somewhat interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it would have done relatively well if they'd paid to have a trailer for the Game Awards, because isn't it like a
Yeah,
million for
that's why I was
Uh,
surprised.
well, it's they say it's like 250k for like a minute trailer or minute or so. I think it's like
Less than the Super Bowl.
yeah, apparently so.
Very true.
Yeah. So Order of the Sinking Star, Out of Words, Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic.
Yeah, that one was interesting too. So they
Yeah.
brought back
Yeah.
AC
Yeah.
Hudson,
Mm-hmm.
who had worked on the original KOTOR games
And
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 the Mass Effect series, and then he left and tried to make his own studio. They never even produced a game. Then
Oh.
went bankrupt and closed down. So no one really knew what he was up to. But I guess he got in with some new studio, and they're making a spiritual successor, not a direct sequel, which also seemed interesting to me because the naming convention seems to make it seem like it's an actual sequel. But
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one thing that confused me about it. And then obviously a few days afterwards, Jason Schreier released an article that basically was like, this game isn't coming out until 2029 or 2030 or something.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And then
so
Casey
it
Hudson
made
had to
still-
clarify and go, no, it's coming out earlier than that, so probably 2028 then. At the earliest. Because this looked very much like a concept trailer rather than like actual anything
Yeah.
gameplay related.
Mm-hmm.
So that wasn't it for Star Wars, because Star Wars Galactic Racer was announced as well, which was interesting.
that was a
more
surprise
so.
too.
Yeah, because it's got ex
Yeah.
Burnout developers involved with it, so
Oh, right. Okay.
that'll be
Cool.
interesting.
Yeah,
So,
and they made two other think racing games,
yes,
like
if
back
I-
on like N64 era.
yes, they did, but I don't remember which ones. But I mean, Burnout stood out to me. I
Episode
was like,
one
oh,
Racer
yeah.
was the first one. That's one I remember
Yeah.
on N64.
Oh,
Great
was
game.
There
it
was a
episode 1 Pod Racer, was it?
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's very much just in the vein of that, isn't it? Because there's a lot of pod
yeah,
racing.
but it's been that long. It's been like 30 years.
Yeah.
They decided to
Yeah.
make another one.
Wow.
Racing.
Now this is pod racing. Right. Next up was Stupid Never Dies. I can't even remember what that game was. Tank Rat. I'll skip over the next two because I think we'll talk more about those at length. Total War Warhammer 40k and Warlock Dungeons and Dragons. So two big tabletop
I think there was
properties.
2 Dungeons and Dragons games announced, right?
That's all I can see for now, but there was also other trailers involved elsewhere. So there was a Warframe trailer. There was and stuff about Warframe. Sorry, Marvel Rivals, Lords of the Fallen, Lego Batman, as such. But these were just the new trailers or the new announcements. The two that I've skipped over, because I know Nana will probably definitely want to talk about these for sure. I'm pretty sure most of the team will want to talk about this. It's the two Tomb Raider games that were announced.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so one of them being Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, which is basically a remake of the original game for the 30th anniversary, and which is coming in 2026. And then Tomb Raider Catalist, which is a new entry in the series, coming in 2027. So I'll start with Mike with this one.
Both done by Crystal Dynamics.
Yes, which was also quite surprising when you consider a couple of months ago they had another round of layoffs after the Perfect Dark fiasco. So they're like, okay, so we were making these games.
Yeah. They're also supported by Amazon Games this time. Maybe that had something to do with it.
That may have.
Yeah. And yet that Tomb Raider series is still languishing in development hell.
Yeah. Is Square Enix still publishing that, or has that moved on somewhere else now?
Moved on, I'm sure. I think it went to Embracer, didn't it? Square Enix sold
yes,
quite a lot of it off.
Yeah, they sold that and Deus Ex and then a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
They're quote-unquote Western IPs.
Yeah, they wanted to focus solely on the Japanese output, didn't they, again? After spending all this money on loads of properties. So yeah, Mike, I know you had some comments in the WhatsApp group that we're in, so take it away.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to the Tomb Raider games, most particularly. Funnily enough, I've actually listened to the voice actress doing a talk at a panel for Comic-Con, and that is Alex Wilton Regan, who was also the voice of a certain character in Mass Effect 3, Gorny.
Oh, you're testing me now. I'm not sure on that one.
Also certain electric toothbrush.
Sorry, say again.
Electric toothbrush.
Oh.
No, you can't remember. Oh, dude, you played as Malshep, didn't you?
Maybe.
Yeah. That's why then. It's an only option. Trainer, Samantha Trainer. She played Samantha Trainer in Mass Effect 3.
Oh, okay.
Also, interestingly enough, she was also the voice actress for Joanna Dark for the new that's now cancelled.
We will get to this later.
Okay.
I guess we figured out the news stories you picked.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, Gorny, what did you think about these announcements?
I'll be honest, I've not seen very much about it. I love the Tomb Raider series in general. I've played a lot of those games. Weird fact is my mum's favourite game is the Tomb Raider, and she's finished pretty much all of them, which is random. So, but
this is disappointing. Have you not told your mum about these games?
Not yet. So that's a Christmas Day special. Yeah. So.
That's your mother. No.
There you go. You know what 2026's Christmas present's going to be to your mum.
Yeah. I have bought all the previous ones on Xbox before as well, so she could replay them. So
nice.
Yeah, that was good.
Good. Go on, Nana, take it away. I know you've probably got loads of thoughts on this.
I'm interested mainly in how they're gonna unify the timelines. Honestly, that was my first thought, because you notice in the Catalyst trailer, she's wearing the darker blue shirt, in the Survivor stuff. But yeah, I thought the Catalyst trailer, the preview looked good.
Yeah.
I'm very curious into how the remake is gonna play, because I am not a fan of how Anniversary plays in terms of just the amount of precise things that you need to do in that game annoys me a little bit.
Sure.
They've already talked about that, actually. They've already said that they want the spirit of the game to still be there, but they don't want the, I guess, unforgivingness of the classic game.
Okay.
Want it to be more acceptable to people now. I have a
Okay,
feeling they're going to take out most of that stuff.
So no standing on the spot and turning yourself round like 90 degrees to have to jump over a cavern.
Do a roll.
No random spike pits or boulders falling on your head or anything like that.
Ah,
Or having to leap back. You have to step up onto the edge, leap, and do a running jump, and it has to be exact, otherwise you will miss it.
Oh, the old frame perfect jumps, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah. Oh, geez.
But I'm excited to see what they're gonna do because I'm glad we're back to like the old style of Tomb Raider because as someone who
it needs
played
Mm.
and to see a bit of the problems.
I can't say that I really enjoyed the new series of them, but I only played 2013's. I saw some gameplay of like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and it just never really appealed to me at all. But
It became a bit more like Uncharted, I think, or they took a lot more elements from Uncharted. Or the
it's lost its identity a little bit, didn't it? Yeah,
Exactly.
I think the problem was
It
with
watered down the identity.
the problem was that
I did
everything
enjoy the
sort of
first
did.
though.
Once Uncharted came out, quite a lot of games were like, "Oh, we're going to take cues from this series." It's a shame. So
it turned into
It's
high.
like in
like Indiana Jones and Lara Croft, took inspiration from that. And then like
Yeah.
Uncharted comes along, and then like Tomb Raider's like, oh well, we'll do that now because that's what people want now. And it's like, well, no, because you established something, you've established your identity, and you are, this massive IP. You didn't have to follow on the coattails of somebody else. But it came at a time where, this is what people want. They want that kind of action gameplay and stuff like that. And it's like, well, nobody wants to rob tombs anymore. So we're going back to 2 Point Museum.
it's like
Artifacts.
it's like it had to change, and in Rise you feel that more because a lot of the structure of that game is similar to the first one.
yeah. So, Brian, what do you think about these announcements?
Personally, I'm excited for them because I've enjoyed the Crystal Dynamics reboot of games. I know Shadow was kind of a low point in that series. I don't think I even finished it because I didn't like it as much as the other two. I just went back and started playing the other two again.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I'm excited that I can kind of experience that original adventure with modern mechanics.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I remember playing
good for
it
me,
on the PlayStation, and I remember it being pretty frustrating. But I know I didn't get very far in the game.
Yeah, same here.
Having an opportunity to try again excites me.
Ability this time around, because the original game just does not.
Yeah.
That painting is terrible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember playing Tomb Raider 1 and 2 as a kid and just being like, this game is ultra difficult. And not because the game is actually really that difficult, it's just
It's controls.
it's very much of its time.
Yeah, the controls and the precision, pretty much for me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of game there, and the first one, there's a lot of levels in that first game, and there's so much to do in them. But yeah, if they can get that into a modern sort of style, but try and still keep it as a Tomb Raider game kind of thing, it will work well, I think.
If they at least include the option for waypoints, or at least you have an option to either use them or not. So if you want to prefer a more traditional style of gameplay, well then don't have them on. But I did find, like, when playing the original Tomb Raider games, it's like, okay, so where do I have to go? Because I've gone around this room 300 times and I still am lost. Oh.
Yeah, that was a big problem.
Yeah.
Hey, right, shall we talk about the actual Game Awards themselves? The awards, the reason why people actually should have been looking at that.
Don't you want to say anything about like Gang of Dragon, maybe?
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. Gang of Dragon. It's the new game from the person who created the Yakuza series originally, who then ended up leaving RGG Studios to then go form his own studio. This is very interesting because it looks very much like a traditional Yakuza, but also not at the same time. It looks a bit more serious, let's say, but it does have a little bit of tongue-in-cheek humour. But it's hard to judge really because this is just very much a cinematic trailer. There wasn't really much in terms of like gameplay, So I'll judge it more when I'm able to see more gameplay. But it's on my radar. Let's say that as someone who's a Yakuza fan. So, what did you
Cool.
think, Nana?
I thought it looked cool. Apparently the main actor in that is like a big actor in Korean action movies, so that was cool, I think. A lot of what I've seen this referred to was Yakuza, but without the limitations of Sega, and I can see that, and I think it's going to be very exciting to see what he does with this, like a more mature tone, I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I'd be interested to see how it goes, really. But I don't think Sega are necessarily that bad for the Yakuza series. Like, especially now, like they've got like a turn-based game
Yeah, for
and then
sure.
an action like brawler game, like the traditional ones. But obviously, a lot of Yakuza purists are like, well, he hasn't been involved for quite a long time, and they're not quite the same since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey. Right, yeah, so let's get to the awards. Thanks, Nana. I completely forgot about that game. So, how are we going to cover this? Are we going to start with the main one, or should we go? I guess we can go through some of the smaller ones that were done through like the pre-show, because those ones weren't
Yeah.
necessarily cared about as much. Let's say,
Mhm.
especially by
Yeah.
Jeff.
Mhm.
I mean, he didn't even like it's pre-show. He never turns up for the pre-show, so he didn't. He seemed to care more about like potentially having sex with Miss Piggy than he did actually about some of the awards, which was very strange.
That was
Okay.
crazy.
That was so weird. It was
Yeah.
like if they had a one-off segment with that, fine, but then it just kept coming up. It was strange. Right, so yeah, we'll go through some of the winners and losers of the show. So, best esports team was Team Vitality for Counter Strike 2. Content creator of the year, Moist Critical.
I've got
Why?
no idea who that is.
Yeah. I got nothing.
He
I know
I know
who
who
he
he
is.
is.
but-
I know who he is. I've watched a
But-
lot of his content. Over
Yeah,
the years.
it's arguable if you would even call it gaming content.
Yeah.
Some might say so, but he was in Dispatch, so bleed over, I guess.
A little bit.
Some degree.
Maybe.
Right, best esports game was Counter Strike 2. That game will never die. Best esports athlete was Jung Ji-hon for League of Legends.
Honestly,
Okay.
surprised Mena RD didn't win this.
I was disappointed for Mena, but can't win
Yeah.
them all, I guess. He's won pretty much everything else this year.
Yeah.
Most anticipated game, of course, is GTA 6 because,
Yeah, of course it is.
For like the third year in a row.
yep, and
You know what? This game has got to be good because if it's not,
Oh, yeah.
imagine if
yeah.
it is absolutely poor.
oh,
It's not going to be.
oh. Imagine it comes out finally after all this time and it's like Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Dagger.
was gonna say-
Oh, shots fired.
Another Cyberpunk, potentially.
God, yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah.
Cyberpunk is revered now, but everyone should remember what state it came out in. Remember that game got refunded several times over
Yep.
and had to be delisted. Anyway, player's voice, Wuthering Waves from Kuro Games.
Didn't understand that.
No, neither did I.
Must be a
No
lot
idea.
of fans.
Yeah,
That's an anime thing, isn't it? I haven't seen it myself.
I think
that's
it
like
is.
a-
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
played it.
No, the anime fans do tend to come out and vote in their droves.
hmm
So yeah, fair enough. Best adaptation, Last of Us Season 2. I think
Didn't really understand
Why
that
was
one either.
Sonic 3 not on this?
Fallout not get anything for that? No.
No, because that was
No, it
2024.
released in
Previous year,
2024.
Previous year. Right.
And
Yeah.
the new
So-
season will come out until after the Game Awards.
Yeah, so it was Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry on Netflix, Splinter Cell, Death Watch, and Until Dawn were the adaptations it was up against. I'm surprised it wasn't Minecraft, but well,
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
me too.
Yeah.
Innovation in accessibility, Doom: The Dark Ages. They didn't really talk about what the actual innovations were, but especially considering...
Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
No, they didn't, but...
We talked about it last time, but
we did, yeah.
Microsoft does a good job with accessibility, so I would believe that Microsoft game would win.
Yeah, because I was looking at that going, South of Midnight could very easily win for that as well, because that had a vast array of accessibility options as well.
Yeah, if only Claire Obscure had that defense quick time thing, whatever.
It may have been up for that award, yeah.
That's a spoiler. We weren't supposed to talk about that.
Jesus.
We will leave it at that.
Joe, what Game of the Year awards?
Right. So, best sports and racing game was Mario Kart World, as Gordy's already alluded to.
Honestly, a better pick than most years. I will say that.
Yeah, but there's questions whether Sonic Racing should have won that, really. But
yes,
it's all right, but I think Sonic does have the edge.
I mean, I think Sonic should have won it, but that's just me.
Best having both the games, and also Kirby Air Riders. I mean, I do put my hands up. I mean, I'm a huge Mario fan anyway, but even I can see like the difference. It's chalk and cheese.
Yeah.
Sonic just did that a little bit better. Hence why I did nominate it for our Game of the Year award. Well, your Game of the Year awards. Go watch it.
Yeah, the only game awards that actually matter.
Actually matters. Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely.
Yes. Best multiplayer game, Ark Raiders. Makes sense. It's kind of taken everyone by storm this year.
Yep.
Best family game, Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Interesting.
It had to win something, didn't it?
The obligatory let's give something to Nintendo.
Pretty much.
Sonic Racing was on there too.
Mario Kart World was also on there, yeah. So
they were the two games. It's like, well, Mario Kart World's already got an award, so we'll
give it to the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Donkey Kong is good. I've enjoyed playing it, but it's not anything different really. To me, it feels like Mario Odyssey with an extra bit of paint on it and Donkey Kong added onto it, basically. So
yeah, pretty much.
Is they done more with it afterwards? Or added more races, or karts, or circuits, or something. DLC. I mean, they announced DLC for Donkey Kong like a month after its release, and then Pokemon beforehand,
which also left a bad taste.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Yeah.
So
free updates, dude. What's wrong with you? Come on, Nintendo. Pull your finger out.
Yeah, it would be nice. I mean, considering that they've only just sorted out the balance of the items and being able to custom do that after like 8 months of being out, pretty bad. Yeah. Anyway, best sim or strategy game, Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles. Makes sense.
I don't know if I agree with the remake really winning a Game of the Year award, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, considering it was up against 2 Point Museum, Tempest Rising, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Civ 7, and The Alters, I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm going to admit, surprising it did actually win.
Yeah.
Best fighting game actually came to a game that got released this year, which was good.
Yeah.
Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I mean, considering its bad sales numbers, but the game, I personally didn't enjoy it as much from playing the demo, but watching the game at a high competitive level is ridiculous. It's such a good game for that. I kind of want to get I've seen it on CD keys for 18 quid on PC. I'm tempted because it comes with all the season 1 characters.
Nice. I
mean, considering it was up against 2XKO, which is still technically in beta, even though it's a free to play game, I guess. Capcom Fighting Collection 2, which is a freaking collection of games that were released many years ago.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, same thing. And Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage, which is the 5th re-release of Virtua Fighter 5 in 10 odd years.
Yeah. So, at least an actual game won it.
Yeah, an actual new game did win it, which was good.
Yeah.
So, best role-playing game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. There's going to be a trend going on here. Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Best action adventure was Hollow Knight Silk Song. Probably rightly deserved, I guess.
Yeah.
It's avoiding all spoilers on it, so I can't comment at the moment. So I will see it eventually.
It wasn't a game for me, but I'm not a Metroidvania person. But I can see the good things about that game that people love.
Yeah.
Best action game was Hades 2. Another one of those sort of games, not really
Solid.
my kind of thing,
Yeah.
but it's a solid pick. Best mobile game, Umasami, Party Derby.
No idea.
No, exactly.
That's the horse girl game.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
fine.
as soon as you say that, that's cool. Best VR AR
So it's
game.
very popular.
Yeah. So Midnight Walk for best VR game. VR is not my thing. Can't do it.
Anyone got VR here?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Lot of VR games, and I know because of my mate Adam, who over at the
Yeah, of course.
Institute, he's been doing a lot of like reviews and things. He's actually moved on. He did used to do a lot of like Nintendo stuff, but he's moved on to VR and he's having a lot better luck with that. And he's
Yeah.
played all sorts of like VR games, and you think like a Midnight Walk Simulator. I'm pretty sure there's been other games that are much more deserving.
I saw he
Maybe.
played a Vampire Survivors VR recently, and
I
I
did
was
see
quite
that,
interested in
yeah.
how that plays. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
Kylie will be disappointed if Deadpool VR didn't get the win.
That's what I mean.
I'm happy it didn't because it's Deadpool.
Oh,
I know.
it's just gonna be VR chat for the rest of the time now, isn't it? So
Sorry.
I did say best community sport was Baldur's Gate 3. Best ongoing game, No Man's Sky. That is a redemption.
it has improved, but still.
Yeah. Consider it was going against Helldivers.
Wasn't it the Mass Effect content brought back into it as well recently? Is that No Man's Sky, or was that Destiny?
Star Wars, wasn't it? I
Destiny.
think there's Star Wars stuff in there as well.
Possibly.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Best debut indie game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Best independent game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Games for Impact, South of Midnight. I'm not sure what this even means. I'm not even sure what the impact was.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I didn't like the game.
They wanted to give it an award, and it was the best one available.
I mean, the game was okay. I mean, it made an impact, and the fact that I deleted it off my Xbox and didn't
That's
really
an
talk about it again. I played it to completion and don't remember much about it. It made a real impact. Best performance, Jennifer English as Mael for Clair Obscur. Considering that the competition was Charlie Cox for Gustav for Clair Obscur, Ben Starr for Verso and Clair Obscur, and a couple of others that were like Erika Ishii for Ghost of Yote, Troy Baker for Indiana Jones, and Konatsu Kato for Silent Hill F. Clair Obscur was probably going to win this category because there's 3 out of 6 nominations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah. Best audio design, Battlefield 6.
That one I didn't really get it.
I can sort of understand it, to be fair.
Has got quite a
those
lot of
noises.
really interesting audio design, I guess.
Yes.
Best score and music, Clair Obscur. Best art direction, Clair Obscur. Best narrative, Clair Obscur. Best game direction, Clair Obscur. Game of the year, Clair Obscur.
I think we saw that one coming.
So,
Yeah.
I did the math before. It was they got 9 of their 12 nominations.
Yeah. It's the
honestly,
cleanest,
I've
it's
not-
the nearest clean sweeps that we've had like in the Game Awards history. Like
Yeah,
it's won the most
Balatro
of our awards.
Balatro had the highest win percentage before.
Yes.
I think they won 2/3 of the nomination.
Didn't The Last of Us 2 also have like an absolute stack of awards as well for the Game Awards? I think it was 6, didn't they?
Baldur's Gate was pretty decent, wasn't it, for awards one kind of thing. But
Red Dead 2 also won quite a lot of awards apart from Game of the Year, where God of War took it in 2018.
Elden Ring as well, of course.
Yep.
But I don't think any of them's gotten anywhere close to
No.
3/4 of their
No.
nominations.
No, very true. This has like been the highest amount of awards that have been won. So
I'll be honest, I don't really play a lot of new games anyway, but I know absolutely nothing about Expedition 33. I've
Don't.
literally have seen nothing of it. So,
I honestly would go in blind if you're like, if you like
Yeah.
JRPGs, just go in blind and play it. That's
I might
all
give
would
it a
say. Like as someone who's not the biggest JRPG fan, who's starting to love them a little bit more, it definitely feels like a love letter to them. Like it's not going to do anything like drastically new, but it is very much if you love a JRPG, you probably will really enjoy it. So
okay, cool.
But Nana, I know you've got issues
like
with
a
this.
JRPG that's really British, well then you'll play Xenoblade Chronicles. But if you like a JRPG that's really French, play Claire Obscure.
Yeah, if you want to wear a costume that has lots of baguettes, then yeah. And yes, I say it like that just to be stupid, of course.
I wish, yeah.
Yeah. Even to the point where a lot of them, like, there's a costume in the game, and they all went up to like that. Every one of the developers were all wearing that costume just for a joke. So I thought that was pretty cool, but I don't think they expected to go up that many times. So.
Do you want to know something really, really sad? When we was at Comic-Con, and there's all these people dressed up in that costume, and I had no idea why they were dressed like that. No idea.
You just thought there was a lot of French people that time around. You were just like,
bloody hell, this must be Erasmus or something. Where's all these foreign exchange students coming from?
Right, Nana, you've been very quiet so far, and I know you have issues, so I'm going to let you have the floor for a moment and discuss why you think this is bad. You're on mute. We can't hear you.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I've my thing is more just I feel like people have been annoying about it because it's been heralded as the savior of JRPGs. Like, all respect to Sandfall because they've gotten a lot of like achievements from it. Particularly like even the French government is recognizing them, and governments recognizing video games is always a good thing in my mind as well. But my issue is just that it's been. My issue is just with the whole like it's being heralded as this big savior of JRPGs because it's like they've always been around. It's just that I feel like this one has just been more accessible because I think people don't like anime. So yeah. That's just my issue.
I don't disagree with you. I did keep saying this. Sorry, go on, Mike.
Can it still be categorized as a JRPG?
Yeah.
Because it's
Yes,
not really.
yes, it can.
Yeah, so I mean,
The French get away with that because they are like huge, like weebs. So yeah.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
think it should be FRPG, but that's just me.
Well, we'll call it JRPG adjacent then.
Adjacent.
But yeah, it is. I agree with you, Nana. I don't think it's like the savior of like the JRPG series, like everyone makes it out to be. JRPGs have been around for many years. Like they've been popularized for many years. They never went away. It's not quite like the same as the fighting games, like going away like in the early to mid 2000s and then coming back when Street Fighter did. Yes, there were games released, but it was never as popular as what it was. I mean, you look at Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, for the fact that they were like high sellers for action, like turn-based RPGs. Final Fantasy 15 and 16 are always like high sellers as well. Like it's, and those are just Final Fantasy. You've just, like Mike's mentioned, Xenoblade Chronicles, like a massively popular series on Nintendo Switch, like and Nintendo systems. Like even to the point they've re-released every game on Switch now. So
Yes.
They haven't gone anywhere. It's just that it, like you said, it made it more accessible to a lot of people. And I'm going to mention Brent's favourite word here, Game Pass, definitely made it more accessible for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well done to Sandfall, because obviously they deserve the accolades for making a really good game. So, I mean, I don't agree with the discourse that I see online. Is that because a game wins a certain amount of awards, like they should be limited? No, if you're if you're excellent in your category, let it be known. Like just
Yeah,
let
it's
them win.
difficult on that one. Yeah.
I do think that part of that though is just because The Last of Us did it, and that game was so divisive.
True.
Hmm.
But everyone seems to be like, oh yeah, that can clean sweep, and nobody cares about it. But if like this does, like someone doesn't seem to care as much. Like people care a bit too much about it. It's a bit weird.
The only
Yeah.
problem with games like clean sweeping is it's some other games that which do deserve those awards probably won't get the mention, especially some on the indie category. There might be something else you could put in there, kind of
Of
thing.
course,
You know?
yes. So if we go down to debut indie, you've got Blueprints, Despelote, and Dispatch. Like Megabonk
those are
was
all
on
good,
there, but it
like-
got taken off.
Megabonk, yeah, obviously, but it was removed. Yeah,
Yeah, but you know,
which probably should have won, if to be honest.
I mean, let's be honest. All of those games on there are very solid nominations, but
exactly
any
that.
of them could have very easily won. Same with Best Independent Game with Absalom, Ball Pit, Blueprints, Hades 2, and Silksong. Like, same thing there. Like, the fact that they've been nominated should be enough for most people to go, okay, those are good games, good enough to be nominated, so I should go and check them out.
Yeah, definitely.
But not everyone thinks like that. Everyone just remembers the winners, don't they? You don't
That's
remember who
the whole
came
problem with these
third, fourth,
awards.
fifth,
Yeah,
fifth in the Premier League, like in 3 years
exactly
ago, do
that.
you? So
yeah.
This Jeff Keighley didn't give people enough time to actually see the list of nominations. It's like, okay, so these are the nominations. Right, this is the winner. Move on.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, but what were the other games? Sorry.
Yeah.
yeah, true. But I think that's because obviously it's a money-making venture. He makes a lot of money, but he also probably has to spend a lot of money to make it happen. So, like, it's a business for him.
Yeah.
Fair play to him. He does his job clearly quite well because I think, whilst I'm not his biggest fan, he clearly runs a show quite well that people like.